David's situation gets worse and worse and worse, bro. Shit.
I never thought I'd be saying this, but the David case somehow got even more disgusting. Recently, an incredibly illegal item has been found in his home that is not making him look good. There's also been major allegations of a relationship between him and Epstein. While the murder likely took place in David's home due to this evidence, a lot of people are saying that the manager must have done it due to another recent update. There's also a ton of other major updates, but a warning, this video is incredibly disturbing and viewer discretion is obviously
I'm just gonna say this right off the bat. Every time that one of these celebrities get involved in some weird shit, y'all straight up go straight to the cults. Y'all go to the Illuminati theories or some kind of Epstein shit, right? Something like that. Right now, I'm still at the level where I just think him and his entire little circle are fucking creeps and weirdos. I'm coming with an open mind, though. I'm willing to believe anything with this freaking weirdo. So if you can tie him to Epstein, I'm willing to listen. But right now, you reaching. I'm gonna start the video off like that. But
here's a December 23rd update on the David and Celeste case. So they found a burn incinerator inside of his home. Burn incinerator cage was not used. It was still in the box. However, the temperatures get to 1600 degrees. He may be planning to burn Celeste's remains. That's why it was in the trunk. He was just saving it there until he unboxed his incinerator. These things are not sold to normal people.
I've said this before and I'll say it again, take everything with a grain of salt.
And he bought all that with a fake name. Keep that in mind. That's why it's also sus.
Even from major news sources, those are obviously more trustworthy than just normal TikToks.
For sure.
But they have gotten some things wrong, so take everything with a grain of salt and be careful what you say online. That includes me, so none of us get sued.
These things are sold to like farmers and stuff like that. For the most part, I believe it's illegal to sell this to someone who's not a farmer. But on top of that, these burn cage incinerators are illegal to use in LA County. Now, some people are arguing maybe it was going to be used as a prop in a music video. But this was delivered to a...
Then why'd he buy it on a fake name in a private residence like he's saying? Come on, bro.
Private residence, not any of the producers or like, you know, the prop producers. I mean, number one, that doesn't make any sense.
And
I
a
mean,
fake
once
name.
again, this wasn't delivered recently. It was delivered months ago, still unused in the box. Me personally, I mean... I'll put 2 and 2 together right now. I think he was going to use it to burn her body. That's my opinion.
The way people have been jumping to defend him, a music video, like, I'm sorry. I know this is an allegation and everything is an allegation, but, like, a burn cage for, are you kidding me, for a music video? Like, people are jumping to his
No
defense.
offense, if you believe that in any way, shape, or form, I'm scared for your IQ, man. I don't want you around me because there's something mentally wrong with you. You're stupid. I'm just going to say, I'm sorry, bro.
When he literally deserves no defense at this point, but like that's insane. No, he was clearly allegedly going to use it for exactly what we're all thinking about. Like, I have to be careful what I say because videos do get taken down when they cover topics as disturbing as these a lot, but I feel like we all know exactly what his usage for this, especially because it was illegal. Like, it's illegal to own this or to buy it if you're not a farmer. Like, it's completely illegal. So clearly, like, a music video, if it was illegal, he would probably just be like, yeah, we'll just do something else. Like, it's easy to just do something else. There's clearly a reason why he needed this.
Using a cremator like this inside the city is illegal. Typical human cremation only requires around 1,400 degrees. Yet this device goes even hotter, suggesting something truly horrifying may have happened. Who would have thought that a seemingly ordinary home could harbor such a terrifying secret? Some say David might be involved in a larger dark scheme. Others suspect this could be an organized murder plot. Is Celeste the only victim?
So he was...
I don't think she's the only victim. I did a video on it. They found leaked Discords trying to say that this happened with other minors, and he actually admitted it on a Discord. But the fans defended him. It was just him joking, apparently. Fucking wow. You dense human beings.
Leaving the victim in the car to wait later, maybe after his touring was done, to then burn the victim, like, that was his plan. I still don't understand, like, why would he leave the B to the Y in the car for, like, months and expect no one to notice? Like, that's what confused me. That's why in former videos I've said it's like he almost wanted attention, or he knew he would get caught. I still understand, like, what was his plan here? That's what's weirding me out about this. Like, he was just gonna, like, wait and do it later? I mean, just, it's kind of strange.
No, the body was in the trunk, and I think what had happened was he was going to, but bro, it's 1600 degrees. You can't just burn a body at 1600 degrees in your backyard in LA. Bro, everyone's gonna smell it. So he tried to go to Santa Barbara, right? That was originally his plan, scope out the scene, right? And I think what happened was they panicked, got cold feet, parked the Tesla somewhere with the body in it. By the time they kind of came up with, okay, well, this is what we got to do. The Tesla was in a junkyard, boom, bada bang. It's all over the news. Now you can't do it no more. He didn't just not end up going through, like, yeah, nah.
Steve shared that an incinerator is not legal to use within city limits, and it serves no legitimate purpose at a residential property. There were some arguments that maybe David had needed this burn cage for a music video, which again, I'm calling BS, because why would you have to have a fake name? Why would it be at his residential property? Music videos don't just take place in these people's homes. It would be on set. There would be people responsible for equipment like this, not David.
For weeks, we've been wondering just what it was that a private investigator named Steve Fisher found inside David's home when he was given access last October. The PI reported seeing, quote, items you would expect to find on a farm rather than in a home in the Hollywood Hills. And today, we are learning about one of those items.
And it is annoying because this is a major update, but I have not seen much about it on TikTok. I saw 2 TikToks that got a good amount of likes about it, but that was pretty much it. It seems like a lot of people just kind of have a short attention span when it comes to things like this, and maybe it's just not on people's minds as much, but this is a major update. It's a major update. So I hope when people make updates on TikTok and stuff, those get more views, as long as they're not lying or anything or just making something up. I saw a TikTok with 20,000 likes by this popular TikToker about how David was making a return on TikTok. No, he hasn't. Some people are just lying for clout, and that's probably partly why the views have gone down surrounding the situation, because so many people have clickbaited it.
They're not on TikTok. I'll tell you that right now.
A lot of people learn about them because it is important to stay up to date with stuff like this.
Steve Fisher has confirmed it was something called a burn cage. Take a look at your screen. That's what a burn cage looks like. It's used usually on farms to incinerate.
Now you see why he probably second-guessed using that. You can't just light that shit on fire in your backyard. It's LA. The houses are near each other, bro. It's Hollywood. You can't just do that. He went to some closed off space in Santa Barbara. He was gonna do this probably somewhere over there, and got cold feet, body in the Tesla, parked it somewhere, and then his shit ended up in a junkyard. But the fact that y'all don't see it like that is crazy. Wow, bro, y'all, man. I know y'all girls cheat on y'all, bro. Shit, and convince you anything. Fuck.
Waste and debris, but lots of private homes have them as well. This particular model can apparently get up to a whopping 1,600 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 200 degrees hotter than the temperature required to burn human bones. This is the photograph Steve took of that burn device.
This creator also mentions this later in the video, but we've also seen, especially on this channel too, that there have been articles about him having a freezer, which we do not know 150% if that's true, especially because, once again, even the legitimate articles and news sources, they've messed stuff up too, so we don't really know for sure if he did have that. But there were a lot of things about him having a huge freezer in his house where he used it to store, or allegedly could have used it, obviously, to store the B to the Y. So we do not know 150% if that's true. But if he had this giant cage, I mean, it's definitely not